Yes.
What clip did you watch? No, I don't think you did, but I'm going to play a clip for you now. All right, settled. I want everybody to be settled. So this clip is just a very short clip. It's just like 2 minutes. And then we'll have a conversation, all right?
Let's go.
Okay, tell me one thing you saw in that. Don't be what? Anybody? Apart from that, don't be what? Don't be what? Bully. Thank you very much. Don't be a bully, all right? Some of you, sometimes like to poke on each other, call somebody name, make fun of somebody look, eyeglasses, shoes, the way their ears are, the way their nose are. All right, please, no bullying. So say to somebody beside you, no bullying. Say it louder, say it louder. Say no to bullying. You're thinking about it. You're not sure if you want to say no to bullying or not. Say no to bullying. No bullying. All right, so what can the porcupine do about its nature? All right, all porcupines have what?
Wheels.
Yeah, you can't do anything about it. You're dark skin, you're dark skin. You can't do anything about it. You're tall, you're tall. You're not so tall, you're not so tall. You're light skin, you're light skin. So nobody should poke you or bully you based on your nature. Do you understand what I mean? All right. Do you know that some students bully some students? Are you aware? All right, we don't want to do that again. All right, so you're going to be an advocate for saying no to bullying. All right, so anybody you see trying to pick on somebody, you remind the person that's not the right way to speak. That's not the right way to treat each other and all that. All right, so apart from that, there are many other things we can learn. What other thing can you learn from that? Yes. Okay, the way you are, be proud of yourself, all right? Don't compare yourself with anyone. These are some of the critical habits of successful, happy students. Don't compare yourself to anyone. Try to be the best version of who? Yourself, that's all. Be inspired by other people. Celebrate them. But you are exceptionally incredible by yourself, the way you are. So all you have to do, I can do better. I can learn better. I can increase my vocabulary. I can be better at maths. My attitude can be better. I will take correction. I'll be humble. All right. There are so many good sides about me. I'm not perfect, but I'm working towards being better every single day. So I'll just look at some of the, do a quick recap. Last week we looked at bad habits and good habits. I'll just rush that. Some of the good habits we want to have is what? Ensuring that we do our homework first thing when we get home or whenever we can. Revising our notes before the next day in school, ensuring all your notes are up to date, paying attention in class, helping other students in class, always ready for tests or exams. We don't want to chit-chat whilst class is going on. Those are bad habits. No doing your homework in the morning of submission, coming to school late. That is not necessarily under your control, but you do your own part to wake up early and all that. So you leave the other parts that is not in your control. All right, playing always in class whilst others are writing their notes. No. Going on with incomplete notes, distracting other classmates. How can you stop bad habits? Start by stopping what you do that you shouldn't. All right, start doing the opposite. Identify people who are strong in that and then try to emulate their principle. All right, from this first clip, just the way you are, learn to take charge of your actions, your reactions, your mood, your attitude, your thoughts. All right, you're in charge. Do you understand what I mean? All right, you can increase your own knowledge, increase your awareness of things that you do. You are aware of the things that you do not do so well, and you're working towards what? The word start with I. You're working towards what? Say it louder. I like that. You're working towards improving it. You know your last term's grade. You know some grades that some subjects you didn't get A in. Are you okay with the grades you got in those subjects? If no, then you can do something to what? Enhance that grade or improve it. The first habit of happy students, being proactive. It is being responsible not just for yourself, but also as part of a community. That's why I like what he said, no bullying. So you are mindful of how somebody is treating somebody else. You're not going to say, it's not my business, I'm just going to walk away. Some people do that. That's not the right way to, show that you are a good citizen. Okay? So when you see something wrong, you say something. All right? You don't join and say, we're going to fight together. All right, and fight this bully together. No fighting. You're going to say something. You're going to correct a bad behavior, a bad habit. Yes. The bully, you try not to get physical.
So, what sure,
you walk away and report to the nearest authority. Yes. What do you want to do? You want to punch back? Are you in taekwondo club?
No.
All right. Now, even if you're in taekwondo club, what? No, that's different. In the case of when there's, threats to your life, there's something called self-defense. But in school, with your classmates, I don't think there'll be any threat to your life. Has any student's classmates ever put you in a position where there's a threat to your life? Be honest. Who did that? What did you do? You see, you can't tell me. All right. Let's not exaggerate. We know what we're saying. All right. Amongst yourself, most of the things you do is pick on each other, calling names and all, name callings, body shaming. Those are most of the things that you do. All right. Making mockery of someone. So when you see that going on, you do something about it. You don't just laugh. Some people are laughing. Some people just laugh. Those people are even worse. You see somebody picking on somebody, you will not laugh. That laughing is not adding salt and maggi and curry to that pain that is somebody's inflicting on someone. So you're even as worse as the person carrying out the, bullying. So you don't laugh. You frown at it and this.
Somebody you can't find that.
That's where the authority figures. That's why you have adults around you.
Sir.
What if there are no adults around you? You run away. You run to the nearest safe house.
There's a way to fight bullies without.
Okay, tell us. How do you fight bullies without?
Bullying was almost don't give a reaction.
Okay, don't give a reaction. Okay, I like that because somewhere here it says you're in charge of your own reactions. All right. So, but you want to address it so that it doesn't continue. All right. You're ignoring the person. You're not letting it get at you, which is good. You're in charge of your own attitude, thoughts, and emotions. But nonetheless, you still want to address it so that person doesn't do it to somebody else who might not have that kind of confidence like you do. Do you understand? So you want to address it by either telling the person to stop or reporting to an authority figure around you. Being proactive is doing the right thing at the right time without being told or monitored. Arranging your bags, ensuring your books are well, arranged in the shelf, putting your water bottle in the right place, your chairs and your table, you are well organized, prepared for each class. Your next class teacher is coming now. What class do you have next? Home economics. Once I'm done, what are you supposed to do? Get your book, get yourself ready for the next class, home economics class. That is being proactive, doing it without being told. Imagine your home economics teacher comes in and say, can we start, open your textbook, and everybody gets up and start going to the shelf. The class will be a bit what? Rowdy, disorganized. But being proactive is about doing the right thing without being told to. Always adapting to a situation and get and make the best of it. So these are a few things on being proactive. Any question? Any other contribution? What other ways can you, as a student, be proactive? Yes. Louder. Including yourself in group activities, participating during group discussions, contributing to the conversation. All right, that's very, very good. Don't participate in a bad conversation. Tell the person, please, can we change the what? Our subject. So you participated by redirecting them to something productive. Yes? Always trying to do your best. getting yourself ready. Some students go home and say, Mom, I can't find my notebooks. Mom, I can't find the teacher didn't give us any notes. The teacher took my notes. They are the one that misplaced the notes. But they'll tell their parents that the teacher took my notes and did not return it back. Only to come to school and they find out that all notes were given to every student. So doing your best to ensure that you have your own area. The teachers have a role to play. Your parents have a role to play. The students also have a what? That part to play. Play your own part well. Pay attention in class. Ensure that you have complete notes. You're not chit-chatting during class. All right, you're giving your teacher the utmost attention and all these things. So that's your own part. And you're also revising your notes. Okay? Any other thoughts or question? Before we come next week, we're going to, if you can, but don't worry, do a research on the second habits of happy students, which is beginning with the end in mind. Write that down. Begin with the end in mind. In one word, how can you summarize that sentence? Begin with the end in mind. One word. Or a phrase. Or 3 words. What does it mean to begin with the end in mind? Set a goal. Thank you very much. All right, what were you going to say? Think of success. Or have a what? There's a word that starts with V. Have a what? Vision. Thank you very much. So you know where your end would look like. You know what you want to see. For you all in year 7, you know what you want to see at the end of this term. Today is day 3 of week 3. So you probably have like 10 weeks more before this term is over. When this term is over, you're going for your Easter break. What sort of results do you want to see? What sort of grades do you want to see in each subject? You are having a what? Vision, foresight. And then when you now have that vision, you write it down, then you start saying to yourself, what can I do today to ensure in 10 weeks' time, what I imagined is what I will see. That will be my reality. That's being proactive. Oh, that's being, beginning with the end in mind. Second habit is beginning with the end in mind. Okay, we'll stop here today. Thank you very much. See you next week, Wednesday.